and Raw.
Welcome back to the second episode of Enchanted Narratives. We hope you liked our first episode about the magical garden. In case you missed it, please feel free to check it out. So, without further ado, let's get started. The Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, in a small village on the edge of a forest, there lived a young girl named Red Riding Hood. She was a sweet and innocent child who loved spending time with her mother, who was a skilled seamstress. Red Riding Hood would often accompany her mother on her trips to the village market, where they would sell clothes that her mother had made. One day, Red Riding Hood's mother asked her to take a basket of food to her grandmother who lived on the other side of the forest. Her grandmother was not feeling well, and Red Riding Hood's mother wanted her to deliver some food to her to help her feel better. Red Riding Hood was thrilled to be given such an important task and set out on her journey, singing and skipping along the path. As she walked through the forest, she came across a big, scary wolf. The wolf was hungry and asked Red Riding Hood where she was going. Red Riding Hood, being an innocent child, told the wolf where she was going and what she was doing. The wolf, who was very cunning, thought of a plan to get to Red Riding Hood's grandmother's house before her. He told her to take the longer path while he took the shorter path. Red Riding Hood, being an obedient child, followed the wolf's instructions, not realizing that he had tricked her. As she walked through the forest, Red Riding Hood picked flowers and enjoyed the scenery. The wolf had arrived at her grandmother's house and knocked the door. "Who is this?" asked grandmother. The wolf spoke in the voice of Little Red Riding Hood and said it was her. Once the grandmother opened the door, it attacked her, making her fall unconscious. The wolf then moved her out and disguised himself as Red Riding Hood's grandmother by wearing her clothes and getting into her bed. When Red Riding Hood finally arrived at her grandmother's house, she was surprised to find the wolf in her grandmother's bed. "Grandmother, what big eyes you have," said Red Riding Hood. "All the better to see you with, my dear," replied the wolf. "Grandmother, what big hands you have," said Red Riding Hood. "All the better to cuddle you with, my dear," replied the wolf, trying to sound like her grandmother. Red Riding Hood was confused but didn't think much of it. She approached the bed and said, "Grandmother, what big ears you have." "All the better to hear you with, my dear," replied the wolf, who was now drooling in anticipation of eating Red Riding Hood. Red Riding Hood was now getting scared and asked, "Grandmother, what big teeth you have." "All the better to eat you with, my dear," replied the wolf, now revealing his true identity and jumping out of bed. Red Riding Hood screamed in terror, but just as the wolf was about to attack her, a woodsman happened to pass by the house. The woodsman heard her screams and rushed into the house, wielding an axe. He saw the wolf and realized what had happened. "Get away from her, you big bad wolf," shouted the woodsman, as he attacked the wolf with his axe. The wolf tried to fight back, but the woodsman was too strong and killed him. Red Riding Hood and her grandmother were safe, and they thanked the woodsman in gratitude. "Thank you, kind sir," said Red Riding Hood. "You saved our lives." "You're welcome, my dear," said the woodsman. "Always be careful when traveling through the forest. There are many dangers lurking in the shadows." Later, the woodsman left soon after with the wolf's body. Red Riding Hood and her grandmother lived happily ever after escaping such a horrifying danger and learned a valuable lesson that day about the importance of being cautious around strangers. Moral: kids need to be cautious around strangers and the need to follow instructions of their parents to stay safe. The end. Thank you for watching. We hope that you liked our video, so please like, comment, share with your friends and family, and consider subscribing to our channel to encourage us to create more content like the same. Do not forget to ding the notifications bell to get updates of our new videos without fail. Bye.